to get this medicine. Straight bars. We don't play that kiwi juice. You know me for that, man. Dirty Solo, man. Come with your A game, some bars, no GMOs. And that's a fact, my G. Nope. 516-453-9386. Press 1 to talk. If you want to submit music, send it to shut'emdown0@gmail.com. You already know how we do, man. All the handles for the internet is Shut 'em Down Radio. YouTube, Shut 'em Down Radio. Go to the archive. We've been doing this for a minute. You know, we got a lot of things. Shout out to everybody doing their thing. Entrepreneurship. No sucker shit. We don't endorse that. Also, we got albums dropping. If you want to debut your mixtape album, whatever you do, no banjo music though, my G. Nah, we don't do that over here. You know? You definitely could get on the show. We got slots on the show. Definitely hit us up. All business. You know? So yeah, we going in tonight with Mo Manson. We going in. It's gonna be crazy. You know? Let's get into another track. Been in the game for years, Mo Manson. Yeah. Speaking of that, we got on the line 201-989. You on the line with Shut 'em Down Radio. What's good?
Yeah, it's Mo Manson.
Yo, Mo Manson, what's shaking, family?
What's good with you, family?
Man, I'm chilling, my G. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, you know, I told you I was going to call in when it's necessary, man. Talk about this GMO epidemic that's going on around the world.
Real talk, man. That GMO epidemic is crazy right now. It's plaguing the earth.
Yeah, you know, we can't even rats got a purpose of existence. Them niggas can't even be rats no more. These niggas genetically modified.
That's right, in the laboratory. You know what I mean? But
yeah,
they ain't
absolutely.
cooking up in the laboratory. You know, they just being made in the laboratory.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Real
What's
talk.
going on with you though, King?
Nah, I'm good, King, man. Same old, you know, just grinding. You know, that's pretty much it. But Mo, let's get into it, man. Give them your history, lineage. You know, we going to Harlem tonight.
Yeah, basically, you know, I'm from 40th, from Lennox to 8th Avenue. You know, my name Mo Manson. I've been around, you know, a lot of individuals. I grew up with Al and Cam and Mace and Lone and everybody that you love from Harlem. You know, I just was one that stood on the concrete longer than I should have. You dig me?
Facts. Real talk. Now, Mo, seeing it from a bird's eye view out there in Harlem, you know, like the diversity, the fashion, the food, you know, how was it for you? You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I'm from an old cloth in Harlem where we follow trends. You feel what I'm saying? We created them. So you feel what I'm saying? That's how you got your. That's what Harlem really known for. All types of different characters with their own individuality. Nowadays, it ain't no individuality. It's a lot of genetically modified organisms walking around. Dudes looking the same, dressing the same, sounding the same. Everybody want to do the same thing. Even different is not different no more. That shit the same because everybody's trying to be different. So to be organic, you got to be true to you, and that's understanding you. So me coming from the hood that I come from, I'm just looking at it from a standpoint is I earned my nickname. You feel what I'm saying? I'm not self-proclaimed. You feel what I'm saying? And a lot of things going on around here. A lot of people is self-proclaimed. So therefore, even they dress code, even the way they slang is, everything is SpongeBobbed off of somebody else's personality. So basically, you got niggas running around past the sons of 1,000 other niggas' personalities. Niggas don't even know who they are.
Right.
So that's where we at.
Yeah, definitely. You know, from the foundation we from, you know, it was all about being unique. You know, with the music, your lifestyle and everything. You know.
Yeah, so, absolutely. You would never catch Big Daddy Kane do a Cool G rap song. You would never catch that. That would never happen. You feel exactly. That's just the era. You know what I mean?
And also, let me ask you this question right here. You know, a lot of cats out here now is like taking a whole rapper's cadence or whole style, but not giving no credit. How you feel about that when we used to
I
acknowledge that?
mean, from the standpoint I come from in the club, I'm cut from in hip hop. That was like a real felony. You know what I mean? That was
Real
a
talk.
criminal act.
A1.
Yeah, that was an A1 felony. You know, you got to go up for life with that. You feel what I'm saying? Because biting was just not something we did. Like even if you took a line, it didn't even have to be a line. If you cut your head away, somebody cut their hair. It was a
They're
problem.
gonna check you.
Yeah, that's what it was. You feel what I'm saying? So like, it wasn't like, all right, cool. Like all these dudes wearing the choker chains and all that. Like that's not my style. I'm not going to do that.
But
Plus my
man,
beard too long.
what
You feel
what
what I'm
dude?
saying?
Yeah, real talk. But what dudes wearing choker chains for? That's we gonna get into that later. But
I
yeah,
mean,
that's
I
crazy.
don't know. Like, I mean, that's something. Like, let me tell you this. I'm gonna say it from this perspective. I
Yeah, man.
everybody was young, right? We all had cousins come from down south. First thing the cousins from down south used to do when they came up top was look for the style that you had.
That's the truth.
Correct? So you
Correct.
took them shopping, whatever, Delancey, whatever you was doing, you took them wherever you took them to go get the latest in the tire so that they could go down there and shut it down. Now, flash all the way up to now, dudes is starting to look down there for dress codes. That shit don't
Yeah,
fly
that's
up
crazy.
there,
It
bro.
don't
Like
fly.
that's
Nah.
I'm not saying that dripper sauce ain't for it. That fit the description for the person who invented it or the people that rock that.
Right.
But where we from, we don't do that. So you got to stay true to what you do. At the end of the day, we used to could tell who was from where. Like, all right, that dude might be from Brooklyn. Dude might
Mhm.
be from Queens just by dress code. You feel what I'm saying?
Yep.
Like all the Brooklyn dudes wore the low. You feel what I'm saying? All the Harlem niggas wore the Nautica and stuff like that. You know what I mean? It was just
Word polo.
demographic. You feel what I'm
Right.
saying? It was demographically how it was. And you knew from dress code where a person might be from. Now you won't know where nobody from. You won't know if they from New York. You know what I mean? You can't even
Mhm.
tell anymore because just the way everything is going on and everybody just following what everybody else is doing because it looks trendy right now. So whatever is trending, this is how niggas gonna dress. So if one pink leg and one denim leg jeans come out, dudes gonna wear that if they favorite MC or favorite person or a person that got the most followers. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
Do that, then you gonna do that too. Nah, I'm not dressing like Pharrell. That's Pharrell shit.
Yeah, real talk, man. I don't know, man. I don't know.
You know
Anyway,
what I'm saying?
yeah, man. Stick to
That's
producing,
Pharrell
but
shit. I'm not going to do what he do. You know what I'm saying? I got to do
nah,
what
real
I do.
talk. Yeah, and
You know?
you know what's crazy is right, like in the rap music, right? It
Mm-hmm.
wasn't always about hard lyrics. It was about your message, But
Yeah.
now, like the masculinity is like dwindling off. Why you think that happened, and why you think people are allowing that to happen?
I mean, it's not happening because everything is about fad and perception. Everybody is plagued by perception. So whatever the public perceives, this is what's going to get me on. This is what I'm gonna do. Let me put on a cowboy hat and some country boots and do this. It's like you know what I mean. It's like it's a lot of slapstick comedy going on. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And it's a lot of Robert De Niro shit going on.
for real.
People not being true to themselves. Like you could tell when the character really fits the description, and in a lot of cases it don't. You know what I
Real
mean?
talk.
And you can feel that. You can feel that vibe if you coming from a real place. Then you can feel the vibe. All right, this dude is GMO. This is non-organic right here. I can't deal.
Yeah,
You
we,
feel
we
what I'm
ain't
saying?
messing with that.
That's just not my thing. So I try to keep it as organic as possible, so that way I can even tell the frequency GMOs floating around. You feel me?
Right, and definitely, from that era, what I mean, we talking about like 1980, 1990 to the present day right now. You
Uh huh.
know, the internet and the media wasn't really super efficient in them times. So
Mhm.
you really had to be in your bag and have bars and really do
You
what
had
you
that.
do.
You had to have that creativity that came with it because at the end of the day, everybody was rapping, but now it's oversaturated. You feel what I'm saying?
That's
Back
it
then,
is.
everybody was rapping, but they were doing different types of things. It was different types of styles. Everybody, it was like you had the Jungle Brothers, and you had the Juice Crew. You had different
Fuji
options
rap,
now.
a lot of
Yeah,
people.
yeah, yeah. It's no options because everybody's sounding the same. You feel what I'm
Yeah,
saying? So like, it's
definitely.
like, all right, cool. It's like I'm not saying that I don't got nothing against what's going on. Don't get me wrong, because I know how
Mhm.
music was how this music came about as far as hip hop is concerned. It started from Bob did it, Bob the dang, and the hip, the hop, the hip hip, and all that. Like, so I understand the vibe that they on. So at the end of the day, the young dudes, they just strictly on vibe and having fun, and I respect that. You feel what I'm saying? I ain't got nothing
Right.
against it, but at the end of the day, evolve that shit to the point where everybody not sounding the same. Because when we was rhyming hard, Easy E and the
NWA.
hardest and yeah, like
Right.
if you say like the NWA era and the hardcore New York Onyx and all that type of stuff, when
Mhm.
all that was going on, it was hard shit, but it was different. You feel what I'm
Yep.
saying?
Real
That's
talk.
what I'm talking about. So that's what I'm talking about with the evolution. I understand the creativity, but stop trying to make songs that sound like and just make songs.
Right.
You
Now,
know what I mean?
yeah.
Go ahead,
Now, growing
speak,
up in
bro.
Harlem, you know, it
Mhm.
was all about the hustle, all about the
Yeah.
flair. So, how do
Mhm.
you fit in that?
I mean, I come from. I don't really like to talk much about my past, but I am who I
Right.
am. You know what I mean? I stood on the concrete like most young dudes. I started out there when I was like 13 years old. You know what I mean? I've been in and out and all that type of stuff. So I've been through a lot. I gave over 100 months to them crackers when in
Mm.
reference to what I do. You know what I mean? But like I
Right.
said, I still walk tall. I changed my life around, and I work 9 to 5, and I take care of my family, and I do my
That's what I'm
music. That's
talking
what I
about.
do right now. So I'm coming from an organic space. I'm not going to sit here and be like, yeah, this, that, and the third. But I've
But
been
that's
all around the
authentic,
world.
though.
Yeah, I've
That's
been all
authentic.
around the world. But sometimes shit happens and it scale you back. But that don't stop the fight. The lion still got to hunt, even though he may not catch
Mm.
his prey at that
Real
point.
talk.
You still got to keep hunting.
Right. Now, from the time of the record labels, right? Let's get into that.
Mhm.
The record labels
Mhm.
from then and now. You know, it's like
Mhm.
you had to, get your weight up, word of the
Mhm.
street, and then they would come to
Yeah.
you. But now it's
Yeah.
the internet. So do you
Yeah.
think it's better then or was better now, as far as,
I
the
mean,
internet and the
I like
present?
I like what's going on now due to the fact that they can't restrain the music. Before, when it was record label infused, you had to go in accordance to what they said in that cubicle. You feel what I'm
Right.
saying? So
That's real.
now it's the music is more free. You know what I mean? But what I'm saying is they still doing that cubicle shit without and they independent. So you shouldn't still be doing the same type of shit. You shouldn't be afraid to try different shit and do new shit. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
That's what I'm talking about. Like, all right, cool. I understand the money rap. I understand the vibe that y'all doing, but let's evolve that shit to something even more.
Yeah, definitely. We got to expand it. Now,
Mhm.
what's crazy is, right, the independent game and also, like, being signed. What's crazy is now everybody's trying to be independent opposed to getting on the record label. Which one would you prefer?
I would prefer to stay independent because you get to control your royalties and stuff like that.
Right.
You get to keep your publishing.
Right. Now,
Sure.
what's crazy too is more like, we do have like record labels that we own and stuff like that, but I mean it
Mhm.
is a minority when we should be the majority when we created the genre. We created most genres on this planet. But it's like
Uh huh.
we get boxed out. So how does that happen,
I mean, we don't support each other the way we want to. We wait for other things to happen. Like, just say, for instance, I'm from New York. Now, somebody
Right.
from Cali that's popping, or Tony Draper, or somebody come and be like,
Mhm.
yo, I'm fucking with the hot chief. I'm fucking with Mo Manson. Then
Right.
it's like everybody in my town, like, oh shit, Mo fuck with Master P, or you know what I mean? Like,
Exactly.
and then the following comes. Nobody want to lay that foundation, man. That's why I said the concrete, the building can't stand strong if the foundation weak.
And that's the truth. That's a fact.
You
You
feel what
know?
I'm saying? So at the end of the day, I'm fucking with whoever gonna pour this for this foundation with me, and we build it. You definitely got a room. You might have a floor, depending on the work you put in, because that's what.
Exactly. And it's crazy because, back in the days you had a street team. before you had A&Rs coming to get you and getting you a street team. You know, you had your team around you. You know, your people from your hood. You know, putting up flyers. You know, and like what's crazy is it was all about fun back then. You know, you could go to a party, have fun. Now it's just kind of crazy. You know, you go to a party now, and it's like it's totally different now.
Yeah, I mean because everybody immersed in what it's gonna look like social media wise. You feel what I'm saying? So now it's like, all right, cool. I'm gonna hold my phone up. You feel what I'm saying?
Right. And try to
Yeah.
capture everything in the moment, the wrong things. You know, it's crazy. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, speaking of Harlem, you know, the infamous Apollo was there. Did you ever perform at the Apollo?
Nah, I ain't never performed at the Apollo. Like I said, them 100 months kept setting me back. Every time it was time for me to touch the stage or move in accordance to that, you know, I always got sat down for a second.
Right. Now, speaking of affiliations, talk to the people who you grew up with, relationships as far as, you know, music industry in general.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I went to elementary school with Big L. I grew up with Cam and Mace. Those are very good friends of mine. Moon is like my brother, father trained and all that. You know what I mean? But Moon, my brother from another. You know what I mean? So it's like I've been around anybody that's in hip hop. I know them through some type of way. You know what I mean? I share some type of history with them. So you know, it's too many to name. From like everybody that anybody know from Harlem, I know.
Right. So now, a lot of people don't know about Harlem World and where that term came from. Could you elaborate with the people?
I mean, well, that basically started with a social club that they had down on 116th Street. You know, around the golden age of Harlem, where you know a lot of money was floating around here streetwise. You feel what I'm saying? So that's where all the hustlers used to hang out. You know what I mean? And that's where that name came from, and that's how all that started.
Right. Okay. So now you know they got a lot of eateries out there and businesses, moms and pop and businesses. So with the gentrification going on, how do you feel about some situations? And it really does affect us.
I mean, because what it's doing right now is it's pushing everybody out. All of the people that's been out there living for 30 plus years, which they shouldn't have, because I always feel like at some point you got to get in the ownership lane. You feel what I'm saying? So at the end of the
yeah, it's a lot of brownstones and stuff like that. And it's funny because, you know, they going for $1 million, $2 million, and they trying to buy people out.
They were actually giving those up for $1. They had auctions.
I remember that.
Dabba Dan was the only one that invested in a couple of few other people that invested in that. So you know what I mean. At the end of the day, we missed that window. And then when the Jews came in and they bought all of these properties, you can't get mad because you utilized your money to the high side instead of providing for the community. You know, at the end of the day, they mad about all these kids running around and doing the things that they do, but also the fact is that they didn't present none. We had game rooms, we had community centers. Nobody putting back. They just taking out and then just leaving them out. Yeah, we don't have none of that, and we need more of that. You know, because that's where we got most of our information from. You know what I mean? Like my first information from, because my father did 23 years. You know what I'm saying? But my first information and manhood came from somebody that was gnawing off on the stoop. You feel what I'm saying? So, you know, at the end of the day, I never shoot the messages. So it was always something to learn from.
Everything. You know what I'm saying?
From the neighborhood wino, they was always trying to school you. Everybody was trying to school you. Now it's people like who that, or nobody want to even say that. There's no interaction in the hood like it used to be. If it's somebody new, people got guards up. They get defensive. Or, you know, we used to just take random information because we knew what it was for. Nowadays, they cut that line of communication off, so you know, it make it seem like us versus them when it's not.
Right, and that's the real disconnect between the OGs and the YGs growing up now. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah. You know, at the end of the day, we knew that we needed that map. You know, at the end of the day, wherever you wanted to sell at, you still needed that map. So at the end of the day, we went out and we got that map. A lot of us come from single parents and all that stuff like that. So, like that gentrification shit, it plays a major part in all that. You know what I
Yes,
mean?
it
Because
do.
now these kids got to grow up in that environment with that new element that's there. You understand? They got to
Right.
deal with the new element that's there, and they still don't have the information from the old element. You feel what
And
I'm
what,
saying?
yo, that's crazy what you said, my G, because even though back in the days, like your OGs, a lot of stuff, but the OG would tell you like, "Yo, fam, this ain't for you," whatever, and you just respect
Yeah,
it. You know
yeah,
what I mean?
yeah, yeah,
Now,
yeah, yeah.
now, what's crazy is like you said that element. Now these kids are growing up in these gentrified neighborhoods. They ain't being accepted anyway in their own neighborhood. Because back in the
Mhm.
days, you grew up in your neighborhood and you still, had love in your neighborhood. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That's crazy, man.
Now
People
you
is
come back
dirtbags,
and
man.
you don't even know nobody on the block no more. Like I come from
Hmm.
one of the most notorious blocks in Harlem,
Right.
140th between 7th and 8th. You
Yeah, I
feel
know
what I'm
where it's
saying?
at.
Where people didn't even want to walk through that block. It was like baby Brooklyn in the middle of Harlem. You
Hmm.
feel what I'm saying? So
Yo,
like
you know
just
what's
coming.
crazy? Yeah,
Mhm.
finish, man. My bad. I didn't mean to cut you.
Now go ahead, finish.
Oh yeah, nah, it's crazy. Years ago, right? I can't remember the year, but I went with my man. We went up to Harlem, right? So
Uh huh.
it's a particular project out there. I don't know, but it's on like Lenox Avenue or whatever. But it's mad buildings over there too and all that stuff. But like I said, the
Sports project.
diversity of right. The diversity is
That's
like
sports
on the corner or
project.
whatever. Right.
Yeah.
So like the thing I like about Harlem too, you know what I'm saying? It's like especially shopping and to me it's really the city within the
Mhm.
city.
Yeah.
Everybody talk about New York City and the upper echelons, but they really got some good stuff out there too.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Like it's a lot of things to experience in Harlem, but coming from the side we come on, we don't even be exploring the stuff that's here because we
Mhm.
so distracted by other shit that don't really mean nothing. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like what's the next drop on the sneakers, or you know what I mean, and stuff like that. So we be distracted by a lot of shit, and there's a lot of good shit that be going on around us that we need to take advantage of.
Right. And it's crazy, like you said,
Because
like
the
mhm.
gentrification, people that the element that's there now, guess what? They taking advantage of everything that's around. We don't take advantage
Exactly.
of our environment except for in one
And and,
aspect, to
and
squeeze it.
also buying up everything out there. It's like you a stranger
Yeah,
where you came from. What part
yeah,
of the game
absolutely.
is that?
Because we so immersed in creating debt for ourselves, and that's all we do is just put ourselves deeper and deeper in debt, trying to keep up with, oh, I'm this or I got that, and you don't got this. You feel what I'm saying?
Right. Definitely. But you
Yeah.
know
So
what's crazy? It all ties into what you're doing right now. With the
yeah.
music, you definitely
Mhm.
got potent bars. Now
Yeah.
working with a lot of people. Who have you collab with?
I mean, I've written shit with Puff, and like
Mm.
co-written shit with Loon for Puff. I've um, I've worked with Loon, and I've done shit with Mace. I've been all over the place. I never got a chance to really do nothing with Cam yet because, like I said, I'm a family man. I'm always on the move, and he always on
Right.
the road. So, that time's gonna come somewhere down the line. Like I ain't never burned no bridges, so I can always cross them. You feel me?
That's right. That's right. Now with Big L, you know, rest in peace,
Yeah,
Big
yeah.
L.
Danger
Now,
zone.
Danger Zone, definitely. Now I know he came out with a record label, right?
Flamboyant.
Yeah, right. Flamboyant. Now, could you elaborate on that somewhat of what you know?
I mean, from what I know, like when I came home in 2000, L had already had that label going or whatever, but he had already passed. In
Right.
'99, that's when I got the news that he got killed or whatever. I
Right.
just got hit at the board or whatever. So I was in a
Damn.
bad way because that was my childhood man. And on top,
Right.
my grandpa had passed too. So
Damn.
and them crackers ain't even let
Rest
me
in
go
peace.
down to see my grandpa.
Yeah,
So
you
it's
know how they
crazy.
do.
You
Yeah,
know.
you know how they
Yeah.
do.
So at the end of the day, when L did the Flamboyant, I was like, all right, this is another outlet. And I heard that Game and Jay was interested in signing the label over there. I was like, yeah, all right, cool.
Oh, with
That's a gateway.
Rockefeller.
Yeah, that's a gateway for Gruff to come back, for people to come back. But when I come home, like that might be an option. You feel what I'm saying?
Right. Now,
So
speaking of Rockefeller and that relationship, out there, and Big L. Big L definitely put in some work with the bars and stuff like that. But how did you get your start? As far as like on the block ciphers, like come on,
Oh nah,
let's get it.
L was always into like the rap stuff early when we was in elementary school. We used to come home from PS 123 on 140th and 8th, and we used to walk down. His mom used to have a newsstand. That's around the penny candy era. We used to go
Yeah, I
and
remember.
buy wild. Yeah, we used to buy wild chews and all that type of stuff. Take them to school, and we was flipping candy in school. You feel me?
Yeah, definitely, man. It always was a hustle. That's the thing back in the days. It always was a hustle, man.
So Al was always intrigued with the music, so he used to write little rhymes and all that, and he used to always tell me them things. But we wasn't thinking about it like that. We just thought it was cool, just something cool to do. And I had went away because I was in and out of town doing what I was doing. I was in a different direction. Al still kept doing it.
Right.
And then he got signed to Columbia. And I was like, wow, this shit is really for real. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
and
definitely.
L really he set the groundwork to let us know that, they willing to invest in what you doing if you could do this. You feel what I'm saying?
Real talk. And OG
so he opened the gate.
Right. On some G shit, man. You had to earn your shit, man.
Yeah.
We getting that point across tonight, man, because there's a lot of GMO, artificial kiwi juice saturated ass rappers out here, man. You know what I mean? Like fake, man. And I can't stand that shit. And this goes out to all these fake ass bloggers and all kind of shit going on, co-sign and shit. And I ain't feeling that shit. Said that.
Yeah, absolutely. But at the end of the day, you got to just rep from where we come from, because at the end of the day, if a GMO is next to it, it's going to be out there. So even when you go in the supermarket, it's GMO motherfucking lemons, and it's organic lemons. It's whatever you want. It's whatever you want to eat. You feel what I'm saying? Whatever you could take. You feel what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, I'm only gonna put what's in me what's good. You feel what I'm saying? I'm not going to deal with nothing that's going to break my system down in my way of thinking and the way I talk, the way I move. You feel what I'm saying? So that's why I gotta stay organic, because I try to I distance myself from people that's saturated in that way, so that way it won't be no issue, and I won't feel like they trying to put that type of vibe around me, because I ain't even with it. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, I'm gonna be Mo Manson. Mo Manson is this type of way, and he ain't gonna never switch up on it. That's what being organic is. You never switch. Every time you shake my hand, every time we talk on the phone, it's always gonna be the same. And then when you leave off the phone, you're gonna be like, "Guys, man, oh my man, that I fuck with you."
Cool. That's how it's supposed to be.
Hello?
As men, we don't supposed to have no ulterior motives. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, I don't. Like just like how we linked. You reached out. I'm like, all right, cool. We get on the phone. We got a mutual person in common.
Exactly.
Shout out to General out in Sacktown. He a real one. You know what I mean?
Yep.
And he plugged this. And he plugged this because he know we both come from a genuine space. You feel what I'm saying? So that's a good thing. And I like to build a network of that, because just like the GMOs is banding together, the organics got to do it from the same perspective, and that GMO shit won't even be a distraction to us, because then we're gonna see who prevails, the organic versus GMO.
Right, and the organic always gonna win.
Yeah, we've been here longer. You know what I mean? If it wasn't for us, it would be no them.
Definitely.
And that's big fact.
Facts. Now, I know you got a team behind you, you know what I mean? Could you elaborate on the team and the thought process with the music, the editing, you know what I mean? What you got?
Okay, cool. Well, first and foremost, my team, the whole team, we call ourselves the Order. There's only 3 of us, you know what I mean? It's my cousin, Kim159 at Kim159. He do all the animation and the cartoons and the characters and stuff like that. He do all the artwork. I got my boy Coach Johnson. He a writer, producer, director. He a man of many hats. You feel what I'm saying? So he do a lot of the videos and a lot of things like that, and he does a lot of writing. He do a lot of scripts, a lot of treatments. It's a lot of things going on. He's just a cinema man. You know what I mean? And it's just me, the high chief, Mo Manson. That's it. I keep my circle small like a period, man.
Yeah, you right on that one. Shit. You know what I mean? Now, with your music? You know what I mean? How many mixtapes do you have out to date right now?
I mean, at the end of the day, I had stopped even fucking with the music. So I was to keep it 100 with you.
Right.
I was just going to just make beats because I make beats also. So one day I put up a picture of me with my beard out and all that, and my man Toast was like, "All right, cool." Toast Johnson he was like, "Yo, bro, what's up?" He came back and he just put the parental advisory on the drink, and then he was like, "All right, well, this is what you doing, the high chief." And then it just unfolded, and the universe was like, "All right, it's time for you to come back and do what you do." So I ain't really never recorded wild songs. I got songs with arsenals and all the battle rap. Like I done been all around. Like, and I got wild music. It's just that I never put it out because I always was stuck to the concrete. If you know what I mean.
Word, man. Fuck the system, man. Fuck all of them.
Yeah,
man.
absolutely. Because
shit, man, no filter with this shit.
I feel like if I would have just stayed adamant on what was real instead of trying to, get relevant and stay relevant in the hood, then I would have been more relevant globally than what I am now. So, I'm just putting my best foot forward. It's like I'm doing this shit from the perspective where I don't got no holds barred because I'm doing it just for the love of it, and I love it, and because I'm already at a point in my life where I already did things. I done own houses. I done did everything any rapper could do just off the rip. You feel what I'm saying?
And that's real.
For me to just for me to do it now, like I done lived in the 9-room houses and drove all the foreigns and did all that. I did all that already. I done been all around the world with Diddy, and I done did all that. So at the end of the day, now I'm just coming from a genuine space. I just want to make good music and put good music out there for the people that like the type of music that I make. That's it.
That's real. You gotta respect that. That's real.
Yeah.
Now, we're gonna get into a track right now, man. Let's get into this, man. Been in the game.
Yeah.
How did this come up? Like, as far as, your concept and your thought process on this?
Alright, well, Been in the Game was just a song like I had just came out in 2011 in November and shit. And my man TC from my Black Act came to me. He's like, "Yo, I got a producer that's hot. He down bottom in Chinatown or whatever." So I went down there. Right. And I linked up with dude, and he played that joint for me. And me with my little bad boy leanings that I've been around puffing them. So I'm like, all right. And I heard the beat, and I heard Biggie in the back. I was like, all right, well, this is universally correct. This is organic. So I just went in on that. So when I started writing it, I'm like, all right, well, I just want to tell people where I came from and what I did and things of that nature. And probably why I didn't pop as quick as I should have, due to the fact I was always running around doing other shit that I shouldn't have been focused on. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
So Been in the Game. All right, absolutely. Let's go. Let's get it.
All right, let's get into it. Yeah.
Been in this game for years. Been in this game for years. Yeah. Been in this game for years. Been in this game for years.
Yo, picture me crying about things I done been through. For years, but it feel like it's brand new. Men from the name get familiar. Flow so thick, pneumonia might kill you. 40th place to block is where I'm birthed at. Heard that shit, the game up, make the earth crack. The Lord Lotus, GT, light lieutenant. I don't know, y'all might be finished. Me and too long hugging the block, still wavy. Punch a nigga all in his face, still crazy. 550 Carmel guts, the Mercedes. King of Harlem, rep that shit, who gon' play me? And I ain't playing with niggas, that's why you don't see me hanging with niggas. Nothing to say to them niggas, just a warlord, holding my own, holding my throne. Manson, stay in my zone, sit on my throne.
Been in this game for years. 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 Been in this game for years.
I was a cocaine hustler, prison reform me, still G'd up while Harvard adore me. Been around the world with lonely P. Diddy and bad boys, did mad work for kept busy. Mark Pitts told me a very long time ago, you could be dangerous, hurry up, find the flow. Hard Pierre, no kid not scared, I ain't fucking nobody, man, kid right here. Man, grew up with me from Kim and Big L, I watched them do well, too bad I'm in jail. So I'm here to punish the game, you niggas rained out, really don't know the rules of what you stand out. The nigga it out, can figure it out. Why these niggas run around with my dick in their mouth? Man, rest in peace, Huddy, you gone but not forgotten. I'm a head crack, CeeLo twice, and I'm bouncing.
I've been in this game for years. 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 I've been in this game for years.
Yeah. I mean, you know, I'm still cooking. I can't wait to finish up this body of work. It's almost done. You know, I'm in the mixing phase right now. I'm gonna push that joint out before the fourth quarter. You know what I mean?
No doubt, man. I heard you say
I ain't.
June Balloon.
Yeah, I know June Balloon.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Out here in Rosedale, Bobsdale. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, all you gotta do is say Mo Manson, Loon Brother. June Balloon gonna be like, where the hell Mo been at? It's like mostly everybody.
Yo, that's crazy. You see how the small.
Yeah, the world's small, bro.
You know the same people, man.
Yeah, absolutely. Like I said, if we're gonna have more in common, the more we start unfolding, the more we build, we gonna learn more. You know what I mean? Yo, you breaking up, bro. I'm gonna call back in.
All right, call back in, fam. Yeah. We rocking out. Mo Manson. Shut 'em down radio. You know? We here, man. What up, nigga? What's going on, man? I mean, I'm feeling good right now, man. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. But
Yeah. Let's get it. I'm back. Yeah, I can hear you. It's still breaking up a little bit, but it's all good.
I'm breaking up?
Yeah, just a little bit, but it's all good. I can hear you though.
All right. Yeah, maybe I'm talking too loud on the phone. I'm hype right now, man.
Yeah, I mean, we it feel good to be organic, man. For once, you know what I mean?
Yeah, damn.
World saturated with GMO.
Real talk. Hold on for a second.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, let me try to switch jacks. That's probably it. But it's crazy because, you know, it's all about the artist and the art form. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely.
And on this show, that's what we do. You know what I'm saying? We not on this extraterrestrial shit. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
All in the fucking show and the video. Like, nah, man, it's all about the artist, the artistry, where we come from. I don't care where you come from. As long as you come genuine, no GMOs.
Yeah,
no none of that, man.
That's what I'm trying to bring back to the game. Like, I'm trying to really embody everything in hip hop. Where you see my cousin with the artwork, you know what I mean? You see my cousin
and one with the artwork. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like he just a visionary, man. He been doing art all his life. I watched him do his first stickman drawing. You know what I'm saying? So he always been immersed in the art form.
So you're doing movies and all that, documentaries and all that?
Yeah, we got scripts, we got movies, we got a lot of things that's sitting on the table right now that we just trying to escalate to. So it's just a catalyst to get us in the position to do all of the other great pieces of work that we want to do, because at the end of the day, we trying to leave a message behind.
Yo, Mo, we got a caller. I know who this is anyway. Good. Let's get it, man.
Let's get it.
Yo, Snake.
Yo, is this food for radio? I'm trying to reach food for radio.
Yo, listen, man. Don't be calling in with that extraterrestrial shit. What up, man? Fufa, man. What up, man? What up, Cali?
Man, hey, listen to this, man. Shout out to the Lord Lotus, man. The high chief. Hey, respect, my guy.
I appreciate you. I appreciate you, Sneak. What's good with you, family? Talk about it.
Man, chilling, man. Like loving what you're doing, loving what Shut 'Em Down is doing. And
Yeah, let's
I had
go.
to come show that love and respect and that
I
support, man.
appreciate you, man. I got all the joints you sent me. I was waiting to get back to the crib so I could marinate to those, man. I definitely appreciate you reaching out, though. Definitely.
Yeah.
That West Coast
good.
love.
That's work.
Yeah,
That's
you already
real
know. I
talk.
can't wait. Can't wait.
That's how we do. You know what I'm saying? We ain't geographical, man.
Yeah, the organics is linking up. You GMO.
That's how it's supposed to be. Yo, and you know what's crazy, man? Like, people block their own blessings, man. I always say that. You know what I'm saying? Like, we all brothers at the end of the day, man. I don't care where you come from. You know what I'm saying? And it's sad that we got this stumbling block in front of us instead of eating together. You know what I mean? Because they don't want us to congregate together. It's sad, man.
I call it the who this nigga think he is syndrome. That's what word up about. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end, you know, like, I mean, I come from a space where if I see a brother doing it, like if Sneak pull up in the Bugatti, I'm like, I'm inspired. I'm not mad.
Me too.
How can I be mad at that? When I see somebody who look like me driving something that I might want, that mean I can get it. It's obtainable. So anybody that do something, that do a good piece of work, or they doing something influential, I'm with that because it just breed inspiration in me. But for some reason, these GMOs that breed hate and envy
and jealousy,
and that's
we all trying to get
that war. Yeah, that's where that war you talking about come up.
Facts.
That's where that
war is real out here, man. The war is real. You know, and what's sad is it's like we gotta own our shit, man. That's the narrative, man. You know what I mean?
I mean, you like when we spoke briefly earlier, I was telling you about like when I did the 100 months. I never looked at it as I was doing my community a disservice by not being there to be informative to the young niggas that's coming up behind me. And that's the disservice that I did. So that's another reason why I came back to start doing the music, because at the end of the day, I got to talk to them in a frequency they understand. So I just wanted to break it down to them. So that's why you got the Lotus Code. That's why you're going to have these bodies of work that I'm going to start working on, and you're going to start hearing from them. Because I'm gonna start bringing them along, because it ain't no war with me. All of them young dudes that came up that watched me on the block, I'm bringing them in because I got to get them off the block if they was on the block with me. You feel me?
Facts, real talk. You know,
so shout out to all the young G's out there in the danger zone. My man Pyrex Porter, Paper P, Jizzle, White. Thoughts, all of y'all, man. You know, I'm loving what y'all doing, man. Keep moving the music, man, and pushing the danger zone forward, man. I appreciate it.
Real talk.
Word.
Now, I know you was in some heavy ciphers, man, and rap battles, man. Come on, man. OG, man. Tell us a classic you see with your own eyes.
I never like been around like too many battles and stuff like that. I used to see them in the park at St. James up on Cedric, you know, early hip hop when they was plugging it up in the lamppost. I seen.
Damn, you took it back.
Yeah,
that's real.
Yeah, you know that's the era of battle rap I came from. I remember the Craig G's and the Supernaturals and stuff like that.
Right.
So my era of battle rap is different. I watched all of these new waves, and I know a lot of them. The Head Ices, the Loaded Luxes, the Moose, and the Charlie Clips, and I'm loving the way they all doing what they're
they
doing.
moving. They definitely moving.
It's showing skill along with it. It's not just like it's organic the way they doing it, and I'm loving the way they doing it. Keep pushing that culture forward because we still need that platform. You feel what I'm saying?
Exactly.
As far as me being in battles, I mean, you know where I come from, Salo. You know a lot of shit I'm just not with. You feel what I'm saying? I can battle, but I'm not gonna I can say what I want, but I'm not gonna let a nigga say what he wants.
Yeah, that's real.
So that's why I battle.
Yo, what's crazy about the battling, like, yo, man, you got sharpen your swords. So sometimes you just gotta go there. But
I mean, all hip hop is competitive, bro. So you're gonna always have that, like, even if you're on a track, me and Sneak do it, right? I'm gonna always be trying to bet that just the competitive nature is just the nature of the line. You're gonna want to.
But that makes the song hard, though.
Yeah,
you get what I'm saying?
But I'm not going to just be on some shit like, all right, well, I gotta say bad shit about a dude or whatever. I'm just
that's
right. I'm just not that type of dude. You feel what I'm saying? I ain't got that much time to be worried about another nigga to be doing that much homework with my
real talk.
You feel what I'm saying?
It ain't worth your energy, man. It ain't worth your energy, man.
I mean, they getting their little coins or whatever, but I don't see it worth my while to be researching another nigga that long.
Word. That's a fact. That's a fact.
That's just me.
Fuck
that's
that.
Just me.
We ain't on that Alfred Hitchcock shit, man. Fuck
yeah, you know, like, and a nigga not gonna get on stage with me, and then Robert De Niro me out of being the real nigga that I am.
Word on some ginger shit, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because he a good actor. Because he a good actor, he going, nah, I'm not gonna allow that. So I'm not even gonna put myself in a forum for that, because then I gotta act according to the concrete.
Right. Word, real talk. Word, man. Go back to the old school shit, man.
Yeah, so I stay away from that type of
stuff.
Hands on. Shout out to all them boys that's doing that, man, and pushing that culture forward, though, for sure.
Yeah, exactly. Real talk. Yo, Snake, man, what's good, man? You want to interject?
Oh man, hey, everything you saying is real, man. We gotta stay in our lane. You know what I mean? Keep doing us. Stay focused on what we're doing. And keep pushing forward, man. The negative shit. Yeah. Gotta throw that shit out the window, because that's what a lot of these people want to see. The people want to see us going against each other, warring against each other, and bickering, and degrading ourselves.
Right. That's a fact. Real talk. Yo, somebody's background is mad loud. I can't even hear somebody's background. Yeah.
That ain't me. That's not me.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Work. I can hear a little better now. Yeah, that sounds better. Yeah. Yeah, but Sneak, finish what you were saying, fam.
I was just saying, at the end of the day, man, we just gotta keep uplifting the culture, man. We gotta keep making it better.
That's all it's about. Just eradicate all of those negative views, because and stop trying to cut us off at the pass, because even if we ain't bundled up with the YGs that's running around, we still gotta come from an informative standpoint to see them with the information, even if they want it or they don't want to hear it. You feel what I'm saying? At least you
did your part.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, I don't want it to go unsaid, and I felt like I could have saved somebody. I could have saved them trouble. I could tell you how I got them $100.
Yeah, real talk.
And maybe it'll stop you from going down that way. You feel what I'm
what's
saying?
crazy about that, it gets deeper than rap, man, because it is deeper than rap, man. This is our life. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's like certain things that transpire, man, and we try to stop it. I done did that millions of times. You know what I mean? Yeah. So definitely, we gotta definitely do that. But with this album you're dropping, how many tracks is it gonna consist of?
I don't even know. It's looking like it's turning into an album, because I'm way past the 6-song EP. You know what I mean? I'm past that. I just gotta buckle down and see what I want to be for this first installment. But I got so much music. I get lost in the music. The fact that I produce too is just another element. You feel what I'm saying?
Real talk.
I got 100 songs unreleased. You know what I mean? So it's like it's a lot. And it's with various people, but I can't even release some of them, because some of my people is jammed up in situations. They up top and stuff like that. So at the end of the day, I just want to be here this time, to be around, to be influential in getting them where they need to be. I don't want to be the plug. I want to be the socket. Because without the plug ain't got no.
Say that again. Say that again.
Yeah. That's some real shit, man.
I don't want to be the plug. I want to be the socket, because without the socket, the plug ain't got no power.
Word. Damn. Hey, your youngins understand, man, what we talking right here. Shit.
Yeah. Damn. Yeah. Nah, it's just real talk, man. From a real place. You know?
Yeah, real talk. Now, what's crazy is, now, dudes are making songs that's like, 2 minutes. Remember, it used to be like 3 verses, 3 hooks.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
but,
I had to cut mine down too due to the way people doing music right now. But I usually only do 2 verses in case I want to put somebody in that other spot, so that it don't go over. So I do that a lot too. You feel what I'm saying? But most of it, like I said, with this Lotus Code, most of this shit is just about statements. I'm just even in the titles from been in the game, 7-Pace Palm, and niggas is pussy. Like I'm just speaking from a place. You feel where I'm at with it. So I'm not being. That's what I love about this era. Since we was talking about this era of music and social, like it's no bars on the music. It's nobody restricting what I say. So now I can just say what I want. I've been waiting and dying, and most of the dudes that's from my era, they be like, all right, well, we've been dying for this to happen. Now we got the platform, and y'all not studying no more. Don't get mad at these young dudes because they studying the craft and they doing it and they winning with minimal stuff. Get back into your craft. Get back into your homework. Get back to that dojo and start putting that work in, and then level up.
Level up, exactly. Yo, it's funny, right? Because like I talked to Sneak about this a million times, and we said the same thing. Cause Sneak even know. Like I'm like, damn, dog. Like, yo, niggas got bars, this, that, and the third. But yo, we gotta stick to the script, man. Like that's it.
You gotta stay true to you. I'm not gonna leave. I know where my money at. I learned this from Puff. He said, Mo, man, like you can. It's 2 ways you could go with this music shit. You could be on a. Now, no disrespect to Mob. I fuck with the Mob heavy, but he said you could be on a Mob Deep tour or you could be on an NSYNC tour. He said it's all about what you want to do. You feel what I'm saying? So you got to know where your money at. Every beat that's a hot beat ain't your hot beat. You feel what I'm saying? There's certain things you got to know. You feel what I'm saying? And that's what I do know. I know my money and I know where I'm at. I'm comfortable paving the road that I'm paving. I ain't in nobody's way and ain't nobody in my way. Why? Because I'm building this road from scratch.
Right. Exactly. Definitely. Yo, we gonna get to this track right here, man. What you was gonna say, Mo?
Nah, I wasn't gonna say nothing. Let's get into it. Let's do it.
All right, let's get into this track. It's Mo Manson. Niggas is pussy. Yeah. Let's get it.
Come on. This that napalm, more heat than pyro. Box cutter, slice face up, look like a gyro. Yeah, should've been did this rap shit. Facts is niggas is clowns and that's tragic. Can't come to the hood, y'all all soft, nice jewelry. Now you taking it all off. Don't care how you masquerade, you weak nigga. Been getting over imitating the street nigga. Imitation, bootleg, sponge nigga, dumb nigga. Blade 25, take out your lung nigga. All principle hurt is what it's meant to do. Spurging by blends to words is what I finish you. Done did it, the games I ain't with you. Playing and I live it, my pain is so vivid. Yeah, turn your dream to a nightmare. Like who want this smoke? The truth standing right here. You a fake, phony, fraud, clown. All y'all niggas pussy. You a fake, phony, fraud, clown. All y'all niggas pussy. You a fake, phony, fraud, clown. All y'all niggas pussy. You a fake, phony, fraud, clown. All y'all niggas pussy. Roll your blood, the cloth, squill different. Let it marinate. Can't you tell it I'm built different? High chief, I never been with the bullshit. 50 cal, do you foul body, do a full flip. A lot of niggas is pump faking, I'm done waiting. Niggas better be lucky, mature, now my gun patient. Still ready to kill for what I feel. Return to the real niggas, a sheep, something to kill. Beat you up, then I go put my numbers in. Foul pull 100 mil, nigga, and I wanna win. Now niggas knowing they pussy, so don't push me. Chucks is on, yeah, I'm back, my chair hoodie. Keep talking that overhead and die young. Mercenary niggas from Saigon, you die gone. Shit crazy, Mitch Green on a good back. If he could do it, I could do it. Niggas be big mad. You a fake, phony, fraud, clown. All y'all niggas pussy. You a fake, phony, fraud, clown. All y'all niggas pussy. You a fake, phony, fraud, clown. All y'all niggas pussy. You a fake, phony, fraud, clown. All y'all niggas but fake.
Yeah. Going Nick.
Yeah,
that was hard right there.
I mean, you know,
and you know it's crazy because I didn't even know I could produce and all that shit until I came home this last time.
Oh, you made that beat?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I produced
that was hard.
I make beats and all that. So you know, I mean, that's how I know my lane. You feel what I'm saying? I got you, Sneak. Can't wait. I told you once we start building, you already know it got to be a building behind it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We ain't just building no empty frames.
Word.
For real. So, you know, at the end of the day, I'm just trying to bridge the gap, and I'm just trying to get all real niggas involved. You feel me?
Yes, sir. Definitely doing
right
that.
here. We right here.
That's
what I'm talking about. Yeah. I definitely I lost my connect. I need my Compton hat. You heard me? What you need? Send me an address.
Oh.
I get you a nice little package. You and Dirty. Okay, can't wait. You know, like
definitely same here, man. You know what I mean?
I used to be running around in Cali a lot. You know, I used to fuck with a lot of boys out there. You know, I fuck with a lot of people in a lot of different hoods out there. You know, my brother was Mansfield. My brother was Mansfield. You know, and I always stayed on 93rd. You understand what I'm saying? So,
ooh, I know.
Yeah, you know,
in the hood, like the war.
Oh yeah. I fuck with Yikes and all them boys in the hood. Shout out to my boys out there in Boston. You heard me?
You just mess with you just mess with the blue rags. I know where that's at.
Yeah. I fuck with both rags. It don't even matter. I always said I'm.
That's right.
So free. I'm from wherever I need to be. You heard me?
Yo, that shit is real, man.
Yeah.
But it feels good, man. Yo, it feels good, man. I'm drinking, I'm sipping right now, man. This is good right here.
Shout out to the big homie Draco out there. Hoover Boys and all that.
Ooh, I know a lot. I know the Hoovers. I know all of them.
Oh yeah. I mean, we can talk that talk offline. You already know.
Yeah, fact.
Yep.
If something ain't for the interview, you already know.
Yeah, absolutely.
We do.
Absolutely.
Shout out to the boy RBX too.
Woo! Death Row. Formerly Death Row.
Yeah.
Definitely,
oh yeah. Also, I want to give a big shout out to my homies, my bros from another mother. My boy Herb McGruffin, Stan Spick got something on the way too. So you know the Danger Zone is active right now. You know we might revisit that Children of the Corn on niggas.
Damn.
I don't eat that.
Here we go.
Hey, that beard is crazy though, man. Hey, tell me about that beard though. Like, I'm loving that beard though, my nigga.
Yeah, it grew, and then like it just changed. Cause I always had gray hairs all my life. You feel what I'm saying? So when I grew the beard, I only had little strands, but over the years it just got whiter and whiter. But like I had went up in the mountains in PA, and I came back down kind of like Moses. You heard me? I came back down, and my whole joint was white, so I felt like I went up to dying, and I came back with a purpose. You heard me?
Fact. Hell yeah. Yo, you know what's crazy? Yo, Stick, I'm happy you brought that up, man. What the fuck is going on with these cats talking about you can't wear your...
Who was that in the background, though? Somebody in the background.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. There's some background. You must be in the mix right now.
Yeah, I am.
Yeah. That's all good. Yeah. But yo, peep game, man. It's funny you brought up the bed now. These motherfuckers, man, Crackwood's want us to conform all kind of extraterrestrial shit, man. How you feel about that, man? Like, what the fuck are they to tell you you can't wear your hair like this, dreadlocks, oxy beard, like, you know what I mean? Like, what the fuck?
Yo. I mean, speaking of the bed, Sneak, you know how hard it's gonna be for me. It's always for me to get on the airplane coming through with my shit like this.
Word. Nah, I got the joint too, man.
They put me in the total recall machine every time. Yo, like you step to 11, it don't hurt that my gov Malik. So when they look at my joint, they be like, Malik, yeah, oh nah, you step to the left, homie. Let me talk to you for a second.
Real talk, man. That's crazy though. But yo, what's crazy about that is, man, with this shit, man, conformity or whatever you want to call it, this shit, man. Fuck all that, man. I'm sick of that shit. You can't wear your hair this way at work, this, that, and the third. Like, fuck that shit, man. Like, yo, dudes better start. We men, man. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
yo,
I mean,
look. Anybody,
the only thing we could do about that is start owning some more shit, man. That way you ain't gotta conform to nothing.
Yeah, man.
That's a fact.
It's like, look, I don't knock nobody for not having no beard, whatever, but damn, my nigga, gotta have some kind of facial hair, my nigga. Like, fuck is going on? That's what I'm saying, though, man.
The funny shit is that you even bring that up. I was supposed to work with this company years ago called the Phillips Club. These niggas is like, yo, you gotta cut your beard off.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta reclaim your face.
That's your power, man. People don't understand that. Your hair is your power, man. You know what I mean? That melanin, man, that's our power. A lot of people don't know that. You know what I mean? And that's why they hate you for that. And I'm just keeping it 100.
Oh yeah, I mean, you know, I know what's going on with that, man. That's for a whole nother interview that we do.
Yeah, real talk.
You know, the build on the universe and existence, and let people know the purpose of existence. You know, you wonder why the animals look at y'all niggas strange, because they know what they here to do. Just like a dog know what they here to do. We the only niggas that don't know what we here to do.
Exactly. Real talk.
So we made up society.
Word. But yeah, man. So yo, with the music, with all of that stuff, like, how do you feel about as far as these radio stations? You know what I mean? I mean,
it's hard to get this shit heard, but through social media and all these other platforms, it made it a lot easier. Where you ain't got to deal with these program directors and the bullshit that come with the politics behind it, and people using you just as a dollar. I mean, it's crazy because you appreciate me when I'm buzzing, but if I ain't buzzing, you like, all right, well, you ain't even giving me a shot. Like, I missed the Mr. Magics and the Red Alerts because they wasn't scared to break new music.
Right.
You know what I mean? And especially in New York, it's even fickle. Out west, I don't know if it's the same way out there, Sneak, but out here, it's just based off of what they think you got. It's all based off perception.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. So you're right. 100%.
And I don't got no time to be. And I don't got no time to be non-organic. I can't Robert De Niro long enough for you to put my shit on the playlist, man. Because I gotta be real.
Yo, I keep it 100, man. Them playlists, man, it's so redundant. It's like, come on, man. Like, you know, like, come on now. Like, and this is the thing. That's why I'd rather stay with the internet radio. And what's crazy is the internet radio is blowing out the real radio stations. People are gravitating to the underground more. You know what I'm saying? Because you got freedom. You know? And
that's
crazy,
what you want, because you don't want nobody to dictate the content. Because then you stifling the message by doing that. You know what I mean?
Real talk.
Stifling the message.
Yep. Now, Mo, what's crazy is, right, you know, that song you did, man, with the guy with the nunchucks, right, that caught my eye, right? But what's crazy is like, it's so in sync with what you were saying, though, man. Talk about that track, man.
Oh, you talking about Come Get This Medicine?
Yeah.
Yeah, I named that joint Dwayne Reed. You know what I mean? That's hard.
That joint is hard, man. Like, man. Like, I play that shit every other day, man. Like, it get me hyped, man.
I gotta send you the revamped version, you know, because it was somebody on the joint, the original version that, you know, things happen, shit happen. You know what I mean? So I revamped it though, but at the end of the day, I know you talking about that first line, Big L never liked you, nigga.
Yeah, that was real.
Yeah, that's why I'm ready for war, running around picking fights with niggas. Too many years being nice to niggas. I don't like you niggas. Want to snipe you with my rifle, nigga. Body lean like the Eiffel, nigga.
Yeah, that was word. Yo, but you know, what's crazy is you made that beat, or
nah? That's my man Nitro. You know, I always
shout out to Nitro.
Yeah, shout out to my boy Nitro Scissorhands, man. You know, like I said, even if I'm not close knit with somebody and I ain't even on the same wave with them no more, I don't mind still giving them the love that they deserve, because if anybody that crossed my path from an organic view, I'm not going to stifle and be like, oh, I don't fuck with that nigga, so I ain't gonna say his name. Or if I'm not, or if I am, nobody will even know that because I'm just that real. You feel what I'm saying? And I'ma always show love to the people that support what I do. You know what I mean? And he said that track, and I appreciate that track. You know what I mean?
Now, facts. Now, speaking of that, it's kind of crazy because you do a song with somebody, right? Niggas even know this, right? And it's like, you know, why do the song if you ain't gonna promote the song? Like, it's just kind of crazy, man.
This is what I'm trying to say. Like a lot of dudes there wait for you to do something. They like, don't wait on me. If we got some product, that's just like if we was on a block. If we got some product, we trying to move. You gonna wait for me to help you get yours off too? You gonna finish mine and then wait for me to help you get yours off too. That's not how this works, bro.
Right.
We gotta hit the ground running. And if I can help you, I will. But don't just sit there and watch me and then when it's popping, it's like, all right, yo, you can help me?
You accessible now. Exactly.
Nah.
It's weirdo stuff.
I mean, at the end of the day, everybody's coming from a weird place. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because weird has been selling. So you're gonna have a multitude of weird niggas.
In abundance.
Like, you know, when we grew up, just say for instance, I'm gonna go West Coast. You had Ice Cube, and then you had Dell the Funky Homo Sapien.
Yeah, I remember.
Alright. So that lets you know, like it's two different things that it was different things and different individuals, and everybody had their own shit. Not saying that he wasn't dope, but he was just weird. But he was the only weird nigga at the time. It wasn't nobody trying to be what Dell was on the West Coast. Just like it wasn't nobody trying to be what 8 was on the West Coast. Like I come from the Spice One era.
Yeah. Real
you feel what I'm saying? Like I listened when they first, before people was even listening to LA rap, I was listening to that beforehand. You feel what I'm saying?
Spice One a little weird too though. Spice One a little weird too though.
This is what I'm listening to that. But he crazy as a motherfucker. And at that era,
it worked.
Oh, during that time.
You know what I mean? It worked.
During that time.
Yeah.
But
during that time,
oh my God. It's like, what's wrong with you, bro? Like, we'll talk about it on the phone when I talk to you.
Yeah, people get caught up in the time capsule too, bro. You know that.
Yeah.
That's why I said you gotta be willing to still work. You can't just get stuck in your way. Right. I'm a grandmaster. I ain't gotta meditate no more. I don't gotta work out no more. I ain't gotta practice my technique no more.
Word.
I'm just that good.
Dusty.
Yeah. And then when your gun is rusty, you get mad.
Yeah, you just jammed up. Straight up.
He said it. You said it. You said it right there. See, you know what the fuck you talking about, man. You're the general, my nigga.
Absolutely. Yeah, but definitely, bro, like this body of work gonna be a real statement joint, and for it to be my first one after all the shit I've been through, trying to even make this happen, I'm just appreciative that I got some real ones willing to support and help me funnel this real organic stuff into this GMO populated community. You heard me?
Yeah, man. You know, we gotta reharvest stuff. You know?
Yeah.
Like, make it happen, because the shit you talking about, the shit that you dropping, like that too greedy.
Oh, shouts out to the boy Coach Johnson. See, he not only directs and writes films and do all that stuff, he produced music too. He produced that track. Shouts out to the boy Coach Johnson, man.
Let's get into that track right there. Too greasy.
All right.
Let go. Right. IG. Lord Lotus. Put it straight in the pot, watch it bubble up. See how it drop back down, the weight double up. Born hustler, cocaine, black drug smuggler. Straight to the block for all customers. I sound different, a lot of kings will wear my crown different. Sounding ground with the crown missing. Yeah, enough of the tough talk shenanigans. Easy, I hit that block, go hand in hand again. All hail the high chief. Don't want man be wicked out here. That's why I stay going. Pay me respect, pay my check. Got something, get off the chest, come lay the rest, nigga. I'll fuck you up, I won't play with you facts. You try to fight back, you incapable. My flow moves like low main Szechuan. Hit you with the shit right here, half your chest gone. Some people, so see, I see you, nigga, but don't need you. So breezy, too greedy. This dead, you die, you so leaving. Some people, so see, I see you, nigga, but don't need you. So breezy, too greedy. This dead, you die, you so leaving. All capping, don't want no action. Hit you with the desert, head me on backwards. Toast told me to kill, I let my gun go. Stupid, back to the dojo in Soho. Clown killer, dead man is how they found niggas. That's why they fuck around niggas. I'm in my own lane, I do my own thing. You are just a renter, nigga, you don't own a thing. This what it's all about, second house. Make them believe in Chivo, shouted out. Ain't no fucking with the high chief. Big fist on face, now you gotta buy a seat. For hip hop, get you and your bitch pop. Make your kids watch like hoping the shit stop. Yeah, I show you about this moonlight. Unleash the beast, I'm like in the moonlight. Some people, so see, I see you, nigga, but don't need you. So breezy, too greedy. This dead, you die, you so leaving. Some people, so see, I see you, nigga, but don't need you. So breezy, too greedy. This dead, you die, you so leaving.
That's what I'm talking about. No GMO.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
hard.
you gotta keep them GMOs away from you, man. Some people so see through. I see you, nigga, but don't need you. You heard me?
Real talk. Yes, sir.
You know,
Snake, man, you
that's
still up in the building.
Fire.
Yeah.
Still here?
Yeah, Sneak, we gotta get some work on the table, man. Definitely gotta get some work on the table.
I heard it. As soon as I heard it, and I seen his image, and then I like digested what he was talking about,
Right.
and everything, the visuals. It was like, yo, this dude right here got something. Then you told me he fucked with Big L, the camera. Like, that ain't even important. It's like who he is. It's who you are. I don't care about Big L and Cameron. You know, respect to them.
That's why.
But
that's why I ain't disclosed. That's why on this EP, it's like you don't hear none of the affiliations. I ain't put no features on this joint.
Right.
I did that
except for me.
Because when it opened up,
I need to be on that. I need to be on that. I'm the only thing.
Absolutely. But that's the only reason why I went that way, because I know when I get into this album, because we already started working on it. Yeah, I'm gonna have all of them. Everything that is supposed to be is gonna be a gumbo of real niggas, man.
Right.
Gumbo
of
real.
It gotta be. It gotta be.
So that's what I'm doing.
Soon as everybody start talking to you and they really understand who you are, then it's like, okay. So this is who he is. Like, this is what he went through. This is what he about. Then they understand. Like, that's what me. You know, that shit fire.
Right. And what's crazy is
we emotion right now.
Right. You know what I mean? In traffic. But yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, but what's crazy is it's like when you know how to accomplish like everything, right? It don't sound like no mumble jumbo. Like you could come from all different angles to tie it in together. You know, that's what it's about, man. Like people lost that essence, but it's definitely here, man. You know?
And people are trying to rush me through this process. Like I was telling you, Salo, like we got families, we got wives, we got kids, we got. It's not like I'm young and just balled up on somebody's couch for 8 months and just doing music. I can't do that. I got bills to pay.
Real talk.
You feel what I'm saying?
I fell back a little bit. Yeah, man.
So it's a process. It takes me time, and I gotta feel it organically in order to do it. So that's why every time when you hear a song, you can feel me. It's not about you just hearing me. You can feel my presence, because that's what music was always about. It was inspired to make you have a feeling behind it. Like, all right, cool. If I'm gonna go, all right, let me put on Hail Mary. This nigga done got on my nerves. I need to go ride. You feel what I'm saying? It's just that ethically. It's like all of this music right now. If you wanted to go beat somebody up, what song would you put on from right now?
Right. Oh, me?
Yeah.
Oh, I put on that what you call that Lord Lotus joint right there, man.
All right, but that, I mean, but before
I'm talking
about anything that's out right now.
Now?
Yeah, it's nothing to ride to.
Nah, it ain't. I'll be honest with you. Yo, that's funny. You got me stuck right now because I can't really pick off my head like really now. Like, nah.
Before we had options, but now like there's a couple of dudes. Shout out to the 8 Ball in Brooklyn, Casanova.
Right.
Like
Casanova definitely. Shout out to Casanova.
Yeah,
he definitely put on for the city, man. Like, that challenge was crazy, man, and like it brought a lot of people together, man. And that's what it's about, Go for
Bridging the gap.
Bridging the gap. Like, what artists do that though? Like, but that's some G shit though. Like, you know what I mean? Sharing your platform.
He shared from a real perspective, and that's organic. That's non-GMO. Gotta fuck with him on that. That's why I said shouts out to the boy because he's non-GMO.
Right.
People gonna start stealing that. When you say non-GMO, people gonna start stealing that. Motherfuckers steal anything.
Yeah. I mean, long as they keep pushing it out there, I need that to oversaturate everything that's going on, so people can recognize and identify these people, man. So we can rid ourselves of that shit.
Yeah, because it's tiring, man. It's tiring, bro. Because it's like like this show right here is based on authenticity or whatever. Yeah, I'm with it. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, Sneak, no, man. Like, my nigga, I ain't tooting my own horn, but we went hard, man. Our dedication, you know what I'm saying? Sifting through music and, trying to give somebody a platform. You know what I'm saying? Like, to the real, man. And, we got to keep this shit going on, because I ain't even going to point. They can tell me, like, yo, fam, come on, let's go. I'm like, nah. Then he like, nah, fuck this shit, man. I'm tired of this shit. But you know what? This from, how we came up, man, how we love music and how we love our culture in general. It's not even music, it's about building, getting money, getting equity, like taking care of families, man. It's more than that, man. So it's like, I want dudes to come waste the time on the show, like, and I'm gonna keep it 100, man. A lot of artists come on the show, they never repost the shit, so why the fuck you come on the show? I'm not saying you gotta do it every day, and I'm talking about some real dudes in the game too, and it's like, what kind of shit is that, man?
I mean, you see my response to the love you send my way is immediate, because if it's organic, I'm gonna always jump right in. You feel what I'm saying?
Exactly. And I feel like any platform is a platform as long as it's the right platform.
Absolutely.
It's these snooty ass rappers out here. Niggas be mad snooty and boosting and shit, man. Sick of that shit, man. I don't care who don't like it, man.
I mean, but at the end of the day, when you don't need them, and they see that you don't need them, that's gonna weed itself out as long as we don't get distracted by that GMO shit.
Facts.
Nah, man, this ain't the plague, man. This ain't the European plague.
It's designed to distract us from being who we be. Don't do it no more.
It's true, man. But definitely shout out to the General, man. Real talk, man.
Yeah, shout out
for making it happen. Real talk.
For sure, man. I appreciate you, Solomon, on some real shit. My nigga
you already know, family.
Solomon ain't no journalist, man. He just keeps his ears
to the street. Exactly.
Shut him down.
I'm laughing him out here, man. Word up,
my
man.
God. Y'all appreciate y'all over showing me love at Shut Him Down, man. Keep it rocking, man, and I'll keep y'all posted, man. Lotus Code's on the way, man. See y'all top of December, and let's rock on, man. Sneak, love, man. New York to Cali, bro.
Well, you already know, family. Word up, man.
Then. Peace and light, man.
Family.
GMO, all organic. All the time.
All right, one. Yeah, man. We rocked out. Now, Mo Manson, in-depth interview. You know how we do, Shut 'Em Down Radio, man. You know the number. Let me tell y'all the number again. You know what I'm saying? 516-453-9386. Nothing but Jews.